Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm over here at Walmart trying to get unloaded. Technically, well, I had a 5:30 appointment, so we'll see. We'll see. Let me get my let me get everything set here. Let me get everything set. Where am I at? What am I doing? I need to go to my channel. Yeah, we're trying to get unloaded over here. How's everybody doing? I want to talk about I've been in a couple lives and seen a video about maintenance accounts here lately. So I want to talk about maintenance accounts a little bit. I don't know, about a month ago, I talked with, I had a little debate with James Best in his live about it. And, I seen somebody was in Dirty Brokes talking about they don't do a maintenance account, this, that, and the other. So my thought on that is I think you should have a maintenance account. But I think what it is, these guys they're confusing breakdown and maintenance. Breakdown and maintenance are two different things. You get what I'm saying? So like, a breakdown is something you don't see, something that comes out of nowhere, and like you should have money saved up for that. But let's be honest, if you break down, you're going to do what you got to do to get fixed. So, I get that part of it, but maintenance is not breakdown. Breakdown and maintenance are two separate things, and I think that's where people are messing up on, because my thought on it is maintenance is planned and scheduled. You know what I mean? I know every 20,000 miles I do an oil change on this truck. Real simple. I take the price of an oil change, I divide it by 20,000 miles. Boom. I know how much I need to be putting back every mile for an oil change. Same way with like tires. Unless you have a blowout or something, like tires are pretty consistent, I figure every 110, 120,000 miles, if you're not too hard on your steer tires, about every 120,000 miles, you're going to need a set of steer tires. About every 250,000 to 300,000, you're going to need a set of drive tires. See, this is what I'm talking about, maintenance account. Like, I think that's the difference. I think that's where a lot of people get confused. Is they think breakdown for emergencies, but maintenance is scheduled. Maintenance is something you got to do. It's just that's the problem, or the confusion I see in it. Because James Best was saying, a maintenance account is like Bush League. No owner operator has a maintenance account, and I'm like, well, I do. I don't know, I do, because I know I've got a lot of filters on this truck that have to be replaced, on a schedule. Oil change on a schedule. Rear end, on a schedule. Changing the oil in the rear ends and everything. Everything has a schedule. And if once you own a truck for a couple quarters, you should know, no, big dog, I'm not on the Love's Wi-Fi, but my phone probably is working overtime right now. Yeah, sorry about that. Honestly, do you really need to see me to get the enjoyment? But yeah, that's my take on that. I think you should have a maintenance account. It's like you got your business checking account. Well, to me, you can do the maintenance account I do mine as a savings account. Off of my business checking account, I just have a business savings account. It makes it real easy to keep up with stuff. That way things don't things don't sneak up on me when I have to get an oil change. It's like, okay, well, I put back like 12 cents a mile for maintenance, not for breakdowns, for maintenance. Because that's about what it works out for me. And I've got that figured out over a couple of years of keeping track of it. Maybe things like air filter. I change that every 50,000 miles, so that doesn't happen every quarter. But as a few quarters go by, I can get an idea of what that maintenance account, what I need to be putting in per mile. And that's a big part of why I say empty miles matter. That's why I put in, whenever I do weekly recap, I talk about all miles. I'll bring up loaded miles just to show what the rates are doing, but that's why I talk about all miles, because let's face it, that's the way it works. You got, that truck needs maintenance on every mile. Oh man, let's run through some comments here. What do you guys think about all that? Appreciate everybody coming in. Christopher's in the house, who says, nice looking legs, Cash. See, you've been working out. Yeah, for sure. It's a little blurry. We got crappy internet here at the Walmart. We're in BFE, Mississippi. We're down here in the BFE, so yeah. Just how it is. It'll get better, I hope. I got a video uploading right now. I think that's crushing the bandwidth. Carlos says, hello from Houston. What's up, Carlos? Thanks for stopping by. Trucker Beetle Bailey in the house. Thank you, sir. Screecher Garage Doors Truckers. Sup? Not much. K-Save in the house. Are you back at work, K-Save? We got K-Save working again. It's Sunday though. Yeah, appreciate everybody. Freight Trucking says, get down on it. Yeah, hit that like button for me if you don't mind. That'd be one way to get down on it. Be one way. Road Float Express says, hey gang, 34-hour reset in Salt Lake City. There you go. DIY Semi in the house. What's up, DIY? Everybody go check out DIY. Lonnie says, good evening, Jamie O. Hi, Mr. Cash. RN is channel member, by the way. Channel memberships are available. How's it going? It's good. It's hot as heck down here. It's still raining a little bit in Mississippi right now. We'll get up out of here in a minute. Hopefully I can get to some internet. Lord have mercy, Mississippi and my cell service does not play well together. Yeah. AKA, sup y'all? What's up, Big Dog Trucker? Hey, Brother Cash. Yeah, U.S. Express, work with us. Is that the U.S. Express? Kelly Patterson says, evening all. What's up? I had a guy leave me a comment the other day, and he may be in the chat, was talking about a carrier out of Wisconsin that has 2,000 trucks, and 400 of the 2,000 trucks do not have a driver for them right now. What you guys think about that? BT Trucking in the house. Hey, what's up? Shannon Thomas Trucking. Hey, Cash. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Running Aces. Never do a maintenance account through your boss if you're leased on. Okay, yeah. No, I'm just talking about, like, if you got your business checking account, set you up a maintenance account. Not a breakdown account, a maintenance account. Two separate things to me. But yeah, watch about running money through your carrier, because things get blurry sometimes, blurrier than the feed on this live. DIY says, whatever you call it, save some money. Yeah, everybody needs to be stacking some money back if you're an owner operator. Well, hell, I mean, no matter what, stacks some money back, right? Money is power. Once you learn that, man, you know a lot. RN says, isn't maintenance account just a savings account? which every business should have. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. For me personally, I like a separate account for maintenance. Because it's like it gets it out of the way. It puts it over there. I ain't got to think about it. It's like, I don't know. If this truck turns a mile, the money goes in there when that mile gets paid. It's to me, it's just sound business. Now, if you want to just operate that out of your checking account, hey, I get it. I get it. Do it how you want to do it. I'm not saying you have to do it any certain way. I'm just saying I think a maintenance account is a good way to do it. It it just makes it, to me, it makes things simpler. For some people, it may complicate it. Because normally what I do is, whenever I pay for something, I know it's there in the maintenance account. When the truck needs this, needs that, I order it and it shows up, or I stop and I get it. It just depends on how you want to do that. Shannon says, "Hey everybody, what's up? Cattle hauling's in the house. Good evening. Thank you. I got a trucker news video coming out later. I think I scheduled that for 7:30. The new trucker news. I'm not sure if I want to call that trucker news or trucking news. I'm kind of leaning toward trucker news. We'll see how that goes, but I got a story in there for you. Cattle hauling, Lone Star. Yeah, I got a video in there for you. It's about a bull that got loose on that 15 freeway in California. So you may need to run to California and get that bull out of the road. Kelly Patterson, pretty much RN. Yeah. I mean, the maintenance account for me is more. To me, it simplifies the maintenance of the truck. It's like I don't have to think about budgeting this in, budgeting that in separately. It's one line item as far as like, whenever I get paid for a trip, my budget, maintenance is one line item. Now for tax purposes, everything gets, broke down. But as far as budgeting goes, it's easier for me instead of having to put like, $80 for an air filter and then all this, in there. It's easier for me just to go maintenance, X amount of dollars every check. Let's see. DIY said, "Whatever happened to David Carradine? Never heard of him. Who is David Carradine? Is he famous, or is he a trucker? Is he one of these YouTube truckers? David Carradine." Shannon says, "I'm in Kentucky tonight." All right. Is it raining up there? Because it is straight up pouring down here. Let's see. Must be on that Love's Wi-Fi. No, not on the Love's Wi-Fi today. We're on the Verizon network, man. I've had trouble with it all afternoon. Like, I was trying to load a satellite image of this place I'm at for like 30 minutes earlier. Oh, so annoying. Chicken Holler, hello. Spending my last night in Michigan. Looking forward to getting back in the truck next week. FYI, shipping our equipment from North Michigan home to North Alabama. Paid $6,200, about 850 miles. Whoo! That's a chunk of change. That is expensive. That's almost $8 a mile. That's big money right there. Big money. Shannon said, "Finally added some content to my channel. Still learning." Okay. Everybody check out Shannon there. Check out Shannon. Kelly Patterson, "I'm a company driver and I have a maintenance account of sorts." Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to have one on a personal level, just a savings account in general, But yeah. Let's see. RN says, "Sounds like Cash is describing cost of goods. Every business should know replenishment of assets built into the price of their products." There you go. What RN said. Let's see here. Big dog, not really. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sorry if the Wi-Fi is killing you guys. What's up with the camera? Yeah, it's good on my end. Let me see if I can start an endless loop here. Um, you know, it's good on my end. I don't know. It's a little goofy, but it's got better. It's got better. I was uploading a video. Should never have went live while I was uploading a video. Just too much bandwidth. Uh, Calvin Leak in the house, by the way. Everybody check out Calvin Leak over there. Big Dog Trucker channel member says, if you're an owner operator and you don't have maintenance funds, you are nuts. Yeah, call it what you want, but you need to have some savings, but, you know, I kind of see where a lot of these guys are coming from as far as like a breakdown account. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to fix a breakdown. But maintenance to me is scheduled. It's easy. It's thought out. I got a book up here that tells me when to do it and how to do it. So yeah. Let's see. Ordered some filters for the truck the other day and did not have any problem getting those. So got lucky on that. Ordered them from all over the internet. I got one off of eBay. I got one from what is that place called? Four States or something like that. Maybe, I can't remember. And then my air filters due. I got about 5,000 miles before my air filters due, so I may try to order one of those from the internet. Normally I just stop at Love's and grab my air filter, but I don't know. I may since I got some time. I may try to get that off the internet, save a few dollars. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. Kelly Patterson says, by the way, if you guys don't know, Kelly Patterson has another channel. It's called 18 Wheel Shelf. Go over there and check out Kelly's channel. I've been doing Roller Wiener Monday round 2 video tonight. Okay. Yeah, I can dig it. Road Float Express in the house. Channel member says, if we're distinguishing between maintenance and repairs, then we know annual maintenance costs in advance, right? Why buy the mile fund? Set aside 6,000. It's whatever it is, fixed annually for my truck. Well, you don't know how many miles you're going to put on your truck. You could ballpark it, unless you're on like a dedicated account or something like that. But that's why I do it by the mile, because I know how much it costs per mile, because like air filters every 50,000 miles, oil change every 20,000 miles, differentials are like 250,000, I think, something like that. So, I pay that, by the mile. And that's why I do it that way. Screecher says, headed to Marion, Virginia. Okay, good luck with that run. Good luck. I ain't been to Virginia in a minute. Knock on wood. That ain't wood, but I knocked on it. Knock on wood. I don't know. Virginia's not one of my favorite states to run because of the mountains. The mountains, and I feel like there's a lack of parking in Virginia. Big time Virginia, North Carolina need to work on the parking. I go to North Carolina occasionally. It is one of my, this is one of my lanes I run. Minnesota to North Carolina is a pretty consistent lane. There's quite a bit of freight that moves back and forth, but man, that parking down there is getting ridiculous. Let's see. Trucker says, nice to be able to tune in tonight. Hope you're doing well. All owner-operators need a maintenance account. Your truck is your business. No maintenance, no business. Lots of failures prove that. Yeah, for sure. And that's why I just do the maintenance account, because it's like I don't have to think about it as far as budgeting it in, as far as like line item. It's like I know I got to set them out. It's one of my top line items. So it doesn't get passed over. You know, when that's like, you know, like taxes, maintenance. You know, there ain't no bottom of the line for maintenance account. Maintenance account's gonna get paid. You know, it's gonna get funded. Dollar J says, put it in the wind, Cash. Yeah, we're still green light. We ain't even got a red light yet. So, did the Walmart dance, got unhooked here. You know, we chilling. We chilling. I gotta find somewhere to park tonight, by the way. It's gonna be a challenge, I bet. Probably gonna be nothing around here because of this Walmart. You know, they're gonna turn everybody loose, and then everybody's gonna go park probably. So, not too excited about driving out of here to find parking, but we gotta do what we gotta do sometimes, right? Let's see. Joseph said, I was watching some DIY and missed the notification for your live. Did I miss something? Now, we're just talking about maintenance accounts, basically distinguishing the difference between a breakdown and maintenance. Because I think a lot of people think of maintenance account is for when I break down. Yeah, bad internet, Tommy. We got bad internet. Hopefully you can hear me. You know, I mean, there ain't much to see if you're watching, but you know, hopefully this audio is good and not all, you know, robot. Let's see. Freight trucking says, I put back 15 cents on all miles driven for the month. Might be heavy, but I know I can afford any maintenance I may need. Yeah, that's important. See, and that's why I like the maintenance account per mile, because you got yourself a nice bank account. You're not going to sit there and go, maybe I'll push the oil change another 5,000 miles, or, you know, maybe I'll get a new air filter next week. You know, you're like, just buy it. Just buy it. You know the truck needs it. You just buy it. I don't know. I don't think 15 cents a mile is heavy, honestly. When you start factoring in tires and this, that, and the other, 15's reasonable. 15's reasonable. Red Diesel in the house. What's up, Red Diesel? Thanks for stopping by. Red Diesel is a channel member. If you notice there, people that have the little Cash logo beside their name, they are channel members, and I do appreciate it. Kelly says, you can set up 2 savings accounts with different names and automatic deposit based on average miles pay. Yeah, you can do that too. You know, or you know, like I think it was Float was saying, you know, you can set it up by the year if you want, or by the month, or whatever. You know, if you know you're spending X amount, you know, say you spend, you know, $700-800 a month on maintenance, you can do it that way too. Whatever makes it the easiest. You know, I think. Let's see. Kelly says, personally, I have automatic deposit of $500 a week to savings. Yeah, that doing it automatically is a great way to do it. Cattle Hall and with Lone Star says, I don't run out there, so I know it didn't fall off my truck. Yeah. Everybody set your notifications. 7:30 tonight, the new trucking news video comes out on this very channel. If you're not a subscriber, think about it. Click that bell button if you want to get those notifications. But yeah, we got the new trucker news. I'm thinking about trucker news more than trucking news. I like trucker news better. But you know, that comes out in about an hour on this channel. So everybody, you know, get your popcorn ready. Looks like I may be here a while. They ain't in no rush. I don't know what I got here. I got 2 stops on this, and it was all the way to the back door. I think it was 33 pallets. They had to double stack a few of them to get it all on here. So, could be here for a little while. Probably 20 or so pallets come off here, I bet. We'll see. Let's see. Road Float says Kung Fu. Does it look like a Kung Fu movie? Yeah. It's got a little blurry on my end too now. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little blurry there. But you know, hey, whatever. We'll get through it. Grasshopper, yeah. RN says, have you been pre-buying your filters and no maintenance, know your maintenance supplies? I don't buy filters too far in advance. Like, I don't have a lot of storage, and that's why. Like, if I had, if I had a big garage, um, you know, I live in an apartment in downtown Minneapolis. Um, you know, I pay for parking. It is not cheap. So yeah, I don't have a lot of storage. My current situation. Now, eventually, one of these days, I do want to buy some property and build a yard for myself. Um, now the yard where I park my truck is the company I'm leased to park at their yard. I work on my truck there, and because I borrow tools and stuff like that. I mean, I got a lot of tools, but if it's something I need, most of the time I can get one of them to help me or loan me the tool or whatever. But as far as storing filters and stuff, I just don't have the space. That's why a lot of times, like, I'll stop at Love's and just buy my air filter there, because that's a big old air filter, and I can just throw it in the trash and get the new one. Um, but yeah, for the most part, like when I know something's coming due, I've got a Google Sheets, and I keep track of when I do stuff and the interval, and the next mileage. So basically what I can do, I take the column that's next mileage due and I sort it, the number from smallest to biggest. So then I can just go down through there, and I know I'm at like 600,000 miles. I'll go to 600,000 miles, and then I start looking for the filters and the fluid changes that are due, like, next, as far as on the the by the mileage. So that's an easy way for me to keep track of it. Sorry, I'm watching this guy over here. He's way over the line. I'm trying to make sure he don't take out my mirror when he backs up. He doesn't seem to be, have his shit together. Yeah. So, let's see. The guy from Kung Fu, David Carradine. Yeah, I hear he's doing great these days. David Carradine. Sounds familiar. AKA the guy from Kung Fu. Okay. Shannon says, no rain. It's beautiful tonight. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. I'm getting all the rain down here, I guess. Jesus' name above all names. Good evening. Thanks for dropping by and watching my blurry video. Sorry about that, guys. I really can't move. I mean, again, it is what it is. We're down here at the Walmart. Rural Mississippi Walmart. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Frank Trucking says, RN, I have bought filters and airbags. Yeah, there you go. I mean, if you got the place to store it, it's not a bad idea, because like on eBay and a few of these other places, when you search, for your filter, sometimes you'll get a deal if you buy like a pack of 4, For me, I don't have the storage for that, so it's just, it is what it is, it just is what it is. Let's see here. Running Aces says, if you're a one-man show, what is wrong with putting everything into one account and running the business out of it? Only one other account on the side as a personal account. There is nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not telling anybody any one way is right or wrong. What I'm saying is a lot of these... Sorry, lost you there for a second. To me, they confuse maintenance with breakdown. Breakdown is one thing. Maintenance is another. So when I say a maintenance account, I'm talking about like scheduled, planned maintenance. But yeah, if you want to do it all out of one account, that's fine. You know, but like I said, budget out my check. Like, you know, when I get paid for every trip individually. So the way that works is, when I get paid for a trip, you know, I do a business budget for it. And when I do the business budget, instead of having a line item like every part that I need during, you know, at the time, I just put in maintenance, you know, X amount of miles versus, you know, X amount of miles times 12 cents a mile. Boom, I shoot that over to the savings account. And then when I need to buy something, like if I'm buying online, I've got that savings account linked to PayPal. So it comes directly out of that, and that way I don't have to budget. You know, for me, it's cleaner. Now, for somebody else, it may seem more confusing, but for me, it's just cleaner. Cattle Hall Shannon, what's your channel name? Yeah, not a bad idea to get that out there. David says mandatory vax for interstate travel coming. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Go get your vaccination. Go get that. Or, you know, make you a vax card. I'm just saying. I ain't telling you what to do. You know, like, by all means, this channel is nowhere near to tell you what to do with your life. I'm merely here to suggest things. As one of my favorite sayings is, I don't break the rules. I just see how far they'll bend. You know, hit that like button, aka says hit that like button. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming in and joining me. Without you guys, this would be a pretty boring show, I gotta be honest. Shannon says David Carradine died in 2009. What? Oh, I didn't mean any disrespect when I said he was doing fine. Hell, I thought he was doing fine. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that guy. It sounds familiar though, I gotta be honest with you. When I read that name, I thought he was like I thought he was one of those guys from like the Partridge Family or something. Let's see. Kelly Patterson says run an ACID, it helps keep finances in check. Yeah, I can do that too. You know, I'm a very systematic person. You know, like I like paying myself the same amount every week. You know, no matter really what I run, no matter what I do with the truck, you know, I try to pay myself the same every week. It just, you know, makes it easy for me. That way, you know, I like that budget to be nice and clean when it comes down. Makes things easier for me, but it is what it is. Shannon Thomas says my channel is Shannon Thomas Trucking. Okay, so that is her channel there. Kelly Patterson says, in my personal opinion, your ultimate emergency breakdown fund would be if you have enough money to replace your truck. Yes, that is right along the lines of what I said when I was talking on James Best's show about that. I was in the comments talking about it. You know, I said, you know, the breakdown account, like if you want a true breakdown emergency account in a trucking company, if you have your own truck and trailer, you need enough to replace truck and trailer. You never know. I mean, some idiot could cross a double yellow line and rip the whole side out of your truck and take your trailer with him. You know, so, and like, yes, insurance will reimburse you for that, but let's face it, how long is that going to take? And then in this market, how long is it going to take to find a good truck? You know, these, like, so yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I see it. Let's see, where am I at? Cattle Hauling with Lone Star says, I keep about 20K in savings for major breakdowns, and the rest I can just cash flow from the checking. I guess it doesn't matter what you call it as long as you have it when you need it. Yeah, ultimately, yeah, that's it, you know. My only thing with it was the maintenance and the breakdown, you know, because like when I said, hey, I have, you know, I was like, hey, I have a maintenance account. And everybody was like, oh, why would you do that? And I'm like, I don't know, it makes it easy for me, you know, whatever works for you. But then after I thought about it, I was like, they're confusing maintenance and breakdown, you know, because maintenance is one thing, breakdown, maintenance is you know maintenance is going to happen. You don't know when breakdown or if breakdown is going to happen. I guess when, yeah, because breakdown is going to happen eventually. Sometime at some point in your life, if you truck long enough, you probably going to have a breakdown. Um, Keeping 20K in savings for major breakdowns. Yeah, I mean, you can replace most things for $20,000. And with my truck, you know, if I had a catastrophic engine failure, where they got to put a new long block in or something along those lines, I got to start asking myself, is it time to get a new truck? You know, uh, I think you got to think like that. So yeah, 20K, 20K would cover most breakdowns. You got to think you got the tow bill in there as well. I had a repair on my last Freightliner. I had I want to say it was $1,700 tow bill, and then I had a repair that was like $8,800 or something like that. So I came out of pocket for 10 grand like that, in a weekend. So, and honestly, I got kind of lucky with the tow bill because it could have been a lot more than that. If you break down in Pennsylvania, that tow bills, man, those are crazy because they unhook you. They're gonna bring out a little day cab and a wrecker, and they're gonna pull your truck back on a record, and they're gonna hook that day cab to your trailer and pull it home or pull it, for you. So those tow bills get a little crazy. Mine was just because I had to go so far to get to a dealership was why mine was so expensive. But yeah, I mean, 20K, it's a good amount, but sometimes you knock a hole in that if you ain't careful. And the thing with me, earlier that month, I'd been towed earlier that month and had a $3,200 repair. The tow bill was like $700-800, so that was like $4,000. And then like a couple weeks later, I'm down another 10 grand. So, yeah, I mean, 20 grand's it's a good spot to be in. I tell people when you first get into it, get into being an owner operator. You should be on a really, really tight budget to begin with until you get that, whatever makes you feel comfortable, whether it's 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, and on top of what I have cash, I got a credit card that's got, I don't remember what it is. It's above $10,000 credit limit. So, it's like, if I needed to stay in business, I'm gonna put it on there. So whatever you got to do to stay afloat. Nomadic Britt says, I'm broke down and sat at home at the moment. Oh man, I don't like hearing that. Cattle Home Lone Star says, Shannon found it and subscribed. Thank you. Everybody show support. Cattle Home Lone Star's got a channel too, in case you guys didn't know. And if you are if you're a moderator, you're more than welcome to drop your channel link in here. Just put like my channel and then drop the link. That way everybody knows what it is. That way they know what it is. Let's see. Cattle Hall Lone Star says, Nomadic, sorry to hear that. Hope you're back up and running soon. Yeah, what's going on over there, Nomadic? Nomadic Britt's got a channel too, in case you guys didn't know. I forget to mention that sometimes. Let's see. Kelly says, don't mess with the IRS or your maintenance account. Either one can shut you down so quick, make your head spin. Yeah, both of them. Cash is pixelating, bad internet. Yeah, bad internet down here in the Mississippi. Kelly Patterson says, on his side, Tommy. Okay. Nomadic Bread Cattle Hauling will know in the morning when they pull it in. Okay. Well, at least you're at home, right? Enjoy the home while you can. That's a bummer for me when I break down and I'm like, nowhere near the house, man. That gets to me. Let's see. And as far as the thumbnail, the thumbnail being 9.3 miles per gallon. So, that was flat ground. You know, that was Illinois down to Memphis, or maybe not even that far. I think it was Illinois down to Missouri. That's where I stopped last night. That's not like cherry picking that number. That is from where I bought fuel yesterday in Tuscola, Illinois, and that is down to, I think I stopped in around Matthews, Missouri last night. So 9.3 miles per gallon. That's 37,000 pounds in the box, and let's see, 37,000 in the box. Pretty much flat ground, no wind. So, you know, that's what that is. That's what that is. Let's see. Oh man, lost my place here. Hang on a second. Let me get caught up here. I'm way too far behind, right? Hunter P's in the house. Good evening. Thanks for stopping by. David Edwards in here. Everybody hit that like button for me if you could here at the 41-minute mark. Everybody smash that like button. Trailer Mechanic says, how much you take home in a year cash? Kind of want to compare to company driver. It varies. Every year varies. I mean, I'm you know, subject to the freight market. I don't like to get into too much specifics on the money. You know, I put out the weekly recap for everybody to see kind of what an owner-operator makes. But as far as personal money, I really don't talk about personal money. I don't talk about taxes, you know, things like that. It's no win for me to talk about that, because all that's going to do is everybody trying to tell me how to run my life and how to, you know, it's like, I don't know, guys. I've been doing this for 15 years. I mean, you know, I don't have it all figured out, but, you know, got most of it figured out. Sage Logic in the house. What's up, Sage Logic? How's it going? I enjoy that name change, Sage Logic. Much easier to read. Freight Trader says, Sage, what's up? Road Float says, you'll still be entertaining us in an hour. Yeah, 7:30 tonight. There's a Trucker News coming out. You know, my new series, Trucker News. Marty St. Moore in the house. What's your worst average miles per gallon? Like for a week or a trip, I do those loads from Minnesota to Maryland, and boy, there is some really, really steep hills. I drove that whole 1,000-mile trip one time, and there's a hill right before you get to the customer that is so steep and long that I literally lost 0.2 of a mile per gallon over the whole trip on that one hill. Typically, if I'm in the mountains, I got the wind. I mean, if it's all working against me, I'm typically in like 6, 8, 6, 9, 7. That trip that I do to Maryland, that French fry load to Maryland, I usually average about 7.2 on that. I mean, it is a beast. It is a beast, that load. It's almost 44,000 pounds, and it's rough. Now, I'm pulling a trailer currently that does not have skirts, and that hurts. You know, I'm losing probably a half mile a gallon to not having skirts, you know? Like, this trailer has no aerodynamics whatsoever on it. It is a box with a chassis under it. I mean, it really is. It's got no tails. It's got nothing. $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Cattle hauling with Lone Star throwing $10 at me. Let me dance for you. I know the rules. I know the rules. You throw $10, you get a dance. Kelly Patterson went to $5. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. You guys are the best. Appreciate you supporting the channel. I really do. I really do. Let's see. Where was I at? Sorry, that got me all messed up. Cash is ghosting. Let's see. I went back before that. Cash pixelating. No more in the morning. Red Diesel says the audio is good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. It only took me 5 days to get to it, right? Trailer Mechanic says, my company getting 8.5 average. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yep, can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Let's see here. I think this guy over here that's parked way too close to me, he just walked up to my door like he was gonna get in my truck. I got a white truck, he's got a green truck. What the? He's hashtag damn it boy of the week too. I think Monday or Tuesday his video will be coming out. I made a hashtag damn it boy about this guy. Whoo, this parking job he did, let me tell you. 8.5 average for a fleet is really good. I did 8.65 on my last IFTA. So yeah, there's Kelly's link. Everybody check it out. Roller Wiener Round 1. Check them out. Check them out. Support the people that support me. I ask. It's one of my asks. Trigger later says audio's good. Video grainy sometimes. Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully, it's not dragging down the entertainment value too much. I hope. Freight Trucking Nomadic. Sorry to hear that. Did you stay off the hook? Hunter P. Brown. Good evening, sir. Thanks, Hunter P. for stopping by. David Edwards. Good evening. Trailer Mechanic. How much do you take home? Whoop. Hang on. Jumped on me again. Doggone it. You know, I'm never going to get these read. How much do you take home a year cash? Kind of want to compare. Okay, I didn't read that one. Apparently I missed a bunch of comments earlier. Sage, what's up? You'll still be entertaining. Okay, I read all these already. Nomadic Brit says freight trucking crossed from Georgia to South Carolina this morning on I-20. Hose blew off near Turbo. Then the sensor, etc. Dropped tanker off at tank wash. Then bobtailed about 35 to 40 back to Lawrenceville, Georgia to the mechanic. All right. Good luck, Nomadic Bread. Everybody's rooting for you. We hope it ain't too expensive. Kelly Patterson says trailer taxes play such a big part, like comparing apples to oranges. Yeah. I really don't talk about the personal money too much. Trailer Mechanic, watch those miles to empty gauges. Watch those miles to empty gauges, as I had to take driver fuel and prime truck as he ran out. The dash told him he had 230 miles left and 35 to the terminal. Yeah, that's a bummer when you run out of fuel. That is a bummer. Trailer Mechanic, it's nice how you keep it real and don't cry. A real laid back person. Thanks for the content. Hey, appreciate you stopping by, Trailer Mechanic. I haven't seen you in here, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming by today and joining us. Anybody got any questions or comments, you know, hey, we read them all, and we try to talk about them all, and, you know, answer questions and whatnot. I'm not good with names. Mabonji? Sorry. Hi, love the videos. Sorry I'm hell on names, man. I mean, if your name was, you know, Bob Vila, I'd probably screw it up, you know. Freight Trucking. Whoop. Oh, Matt jumped on me again. Doggone it, this freaking thing. I wish there was a setting where I could change that, you know. I wish there was a way where I could change that. Victor says the 660 gets 8.2 loaded. Yeah, I like those 660s. You talking about the Kenworth 660s? I had a 600. I had a T600. So the 660 is like the new aerodynamic smooth version of that. Yeah, I mean, depends on the setup, but yeah, you could get 8.2 out of those. Kelly Patterson says, as long as he hits the right hole, and not a half-inch off, nail wrong hole, it's all good. Yeah, yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, when you're 3 foot over the line, you know, it's funny because he was over the line this way, and then the guy on the other side, prime driver, was over the line on this way, and it made it like a freaking little narrow funnel I had to go down. Was not happy about it. Big Ash, Walmart, damn it, boy. Yeah, you better believe it, man. We're still green all day. Green all day. Screecher says it was me. Okay. Barry, good evening. Thanks for stopping by, Barry. We appreciate you. AKA says, not sure which is funnier, some of the places they expect us to get these trucks or the fact that we can. There you go. Catahall of a Lone Star says, James Best doesn't need a maintenance account. He has 25 credit cards. Yeah, that same live, he was talking about that, I'm like, again, it's not a bad idea to have a little credit, but I like to use it very sparingly. Matt Shaw says David Cassidy is also dead. Okay, David Cassidy. That's the one I was thinking of, not David Carradine, David Cassidy. Thanks for letting me know that, by the way. Kelly Patterson says you should check into setting up an S Corp. You get the benefit of being an employee of your company, and the company gets benefits of corporation. All right. RN says S Corp come with positive and negatives. Yeah. An S Corp also offers liability protection to company assets only versus sole proprietor. All assets are exposed. Yeah. If you look at the law, like the cases where that's been challenged, if you're driving the truck, they're going to come after you personally. Whether you're S Corp or whatever. That it's got a little bit to it, but not a lot. RN says Kelly S Corp is an election, not an entity type. The S election offers very little protection. Yeah, you would need the LLC as your entity, and if you're the driver and the owner of that LLC, a good lawyer doesn't care. He's gonna right through that. Just saying, the Hammer gets a hold of that. That Bart Durham out of Tennessee, he gets a hold of that. Shannon Thomas says, Cash, David Carradine was the star of Kung Fu. He passed away in 2009. His brother Robert Carradine played lead character Lewis in Revenge of the Nerds. Wow, I did not know that was his brother. Cool. Kelly Patterson says RN benefits usually outweigh cons. Okay. Okay, going owner operator eventually. Yeah. Couldn't find that channel. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to locate those channels. There's Cattle Hall of Lone Star. Hit that, his channel. Everybody go over there and check out that. I really enjoy him watching load those cattle. I had no idea that job was so freaking physical. That dude is climbing gates. He's running from cows. He's chasing cows. Like, that's one of those channels. If you watch a video, if you look away from your phone or your tablet or your computer for 1 minute, I guarantee you're rewinding it because you'll miss something. Kelly Patterson says, I have a couple of to do. First, oral surgery and 2 vacations overseas. Dang, get it. Kelly, look into your state's LLC and incorporation protections. Both can make an S election, but every state is different on their protections. That is solid advice right there. We appreciate you, RN. RN says, Kelly, Nevada was very accurate about worrying about the LLC, the corporate LLC veil. So keep personal and business separate. Yeah, do your best. But you hope you're never in a scenario where that get tested. But one of these high-paid lawyers they're probably going to pick that apart if you're the one driving the truck. What's your channel? Kelly's channel is called 18-Wheel Chef. RN, no doubt I will consult my CPA first. She specializes in trucking. That's the way to do it. Everybody subscribe to everybody. Check them out. Cattle hauling $10. Thank you very much. Grafton in the house. What's up, Grafton? How's it going? We'll see. RN says, Kelly, that is probably the best thing possible. Yeah, get the real advice from your local person that knows your state laws and your tax situation. Seek the advice, seek the counsel of a professional. Let's see. There you go, Shannon. Yeah, everybody subscribe to everybody. I appreciate that. Subscribe to Sage Logic. Looking forward to our news channel, Sage Logic and Cash. Yeah, 7:30. Got myself. It's a segment I do on this channel, Trucker News. I just go over a few news stories of the day, whatever I find interesting. Cattle Hall Lone Star says thanks. Yep, everybody, appreciate you. Cole Kelly, oh man, do you have a woman? um, yes, yes, I have her gagged and bound on the top bunk up there. Grafton, what's up? Barry says, guy wants to be your special friend. Move over there, big boy. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Do I have a woman? Why are you offering? Oh God, I'm gonna get murdered for that one. Let's see. Kelly says, I started to get into wrong truck once. Same company though. Okay. Yeah, he's married. Yeah. Shannon Thomas subscribed at Kelly. Thank you. There's the East Texas trucker. Check him out, everybody. He's making $1.20 a mile as a company driver right now. Not kidding. That's for real. Sup, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. Kelly Patterson, thanks. Yeah, everybody check out everybody. Let's see. AKA says, I'm a receiver with zero dock access. Nice. At the receiver with zero dock access. Yeah, it's Tommy Cash, some thumbs up for the king. He's giving it his all. Yeah, appreciate you, Tommy. Thank you very much for the $5. For the $5. Let me see here. Let me run through these, and we'll wrap this up if no one's got anything else going. Let's see. E6 Church has been running teams for the last 3 days, getting crazy miles. There you go, crazy miles. How are you adjusting to that teaming? Is that okay? RN says, how do you like it over there? No worries, Jerome Jones. Jerome Jones in the house. Big money. Says, sorry I'm late. No worries. E6 Church says, pretty similar to TLI so far. They are treating us great. Good to hear. Matt Shaw's in the house. I have a 2019 389 and don't care about MPGs. Hey, if you got that kind of truck, it does not pay to worry about them, does it? If that truck is what you want, man, who am I to tell you what to do? JH has just landed in Shreveport to pick up my truck tomorrow, picking up my first load in Baton Rouge, going to Shaky City, that's LA for the Greenhorns. Under my new authority, happy as a pig in slop. Hey, good for you, JH. Good for you, sir. Yeah, everybody go over there and check out East Texas Trucker. Matt Shaw says the only benefit of an S-Corp are tax benefits passed through. Okay. Christopher Blecker says, read your state's LLC laws too. For example, in North Carolina, if your liabilities are more than your assets, your owner draws are not legal and still belong to the company. Wow, there you go. That's big. That's big time right there, man. That's something to know. Road Float Express says, what's better than cash reading trucker porn? Oh man, I give you some play-by-play. Y'all go over to my Pornhub account and I'll read some play-by-play on some porn. Oh my goodness. Trucker Mike D in the house. Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks for the super chats, guys. Tommy Cash was a super chat. Kelly Patterson was a super chat. Cattle Hall of a Lone Star. Y'all go check out some of these channels in here. Great guys. Great guys. Click all those channel links that were dropped. That means, if it's a link there, you can click on it, check them out. Colorado being how someone did a pull through and hit my trailer, bent my reefer door a bit. I hope it will open and close. Brah, doesn't that make you mad? People just beating up equipment for no reason. East Texas Trucker says, still figuring things out. This lane from Cedar Falls to Denver only started a month ago. Target is a bit more paperwork than Walmart. All right, yeah, hey, maybe it'll work out for you. I would like that running one lane back and forth, though. So do you guys go from like distribution center to distribution center, or do you go from distribution center in Iowa? Because I've been to that distribution center in Iowa before. Do y'all go from that to like the stores in Denver? Do y'all do store? I just wonder about it. I'm sure there'll be a video on that. Actually, save that for a video. We'll promote that video when it comes out. Stay safe, Cash. Looking forward to the news. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Everybody get ready because the news is coming in 30 minutes. Damn it, boy on the reefer. Yeah, that's exactly right. That is a damn it, boy. Thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate all you guys and gals coming by and hanging out with me on a Sunday while I sit here and get bored out of my mind. But it's getting about that time. I need to call the house and check in before all the little ones go to bed. Later, everybody. Bye.